Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
In the second spot tonight, right fielder
Jason Hayward stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number two.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys, man.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want your pitcher to throw a 1-2-3, which he did the top half, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a recipe for success.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Throw to the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Runner at third here, nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Here's Matt Carpenter. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Laid off as it caught the inside. Why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready with another 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. 7 hits in 26 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Anthony Rizzo goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. Kyle Schwarber checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. We're in the 2nd with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kyle Schwarber goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ben Zobrist is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play. Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. His history with Jake Arrieta, 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Jay. He's got it 1 away.
Batting sixth.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
Baseman, Jed Jerko. Oh.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Contreras goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Jerko is retired. Two down now.
Third baseman, Shani Peralta.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Greg Garcia will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. His history with Jake Arrieta, 1 for 5. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3. Greg Garcia is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Carpenter in foul ground, 1 out.
Batting 8.
At the plate, Jake Arrieta. He, of course, no slouch at the plate, as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Here's Addison Russell, and Dan, it seems like this starter is seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-2 now. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Leading off for the Cardinals, catcher Yadier Molina.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Batting 9th.
At the plate, Carlos Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Aledmus Diaz. He reached on a single in his first try. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Down in now is John Jay. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And this is taken in for out number one.
Right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hit out towards second. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball, and took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not have...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Center fielder, number 25.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Rendell Grichuk.
Striding in, Rendell Grichuk. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Arrieta into the windup. First pitch on the way. Started that swing a bit too early. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Kyle Schwarber. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. This one's flared out toward left. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The second baseman, number 18.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Hard liner to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. Throw won't get him. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Addison Russell stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Into the windup and chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Zobrist has it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in now, Greg Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Jay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the